Welcome to The Explainer. Today, think of us as your personal career counselor. We're going to dive into how artificial intelligence is way more than just a buzzword. It's actually a powerful copilot that can help you steer through a tough job search or even pivot into a brand new career. So here's our game plan. We're going to walk through this six-step journey, starting with that all-too-familiar job hunt struggle and take it all the way to landing a role that's just right for you. And along the way, we'll see how these smart AI assistants can be a huge help.
All right, let's kick things off with something I bet pretty much everyone listening can relate to. Let's be honest, the modern job search can feel like a full-time job in itself, and it is hard.
You've been there, right? You pour hours into an application, you perfect your cover letter, you hit submit, and then crickets. If you've ever felt like your resume just got tossed into a giant black hole, well, you're not wrong. The market is packed, and it's easy to feel like your application just vanishes.
Career counselor Ryan Yip really hits on the core of it with these questions. You have to ask yourself, what's the real barrier here? Especially if you're trying to change careers, you're not just selling yourself. You're often up against people with tons of direct experience. It's a tough field.
So, knowing that's the challenge, the big question becomes, where in the world do you even start? How do you go from that daydream of, what if I did something different, to a real solid plan for, okay, what's next?
And this is such a classic hurdle. You did the hard part. You studied, you passed the test, you got that new certification. But then you're left wondering, what job titles do I even search for now? Connecting that new skill to a real-world role isn't always as clear as you'd think.
This is where AI tools like Job Copilot can be a total game changer. Instead of just guessing, you get specific, smart ideas. A former film editor, their industry know-how is perfect for a cloud solutions architect in media. A journalist's research and communication skills, a great foundation for an IT project manager. These are what we call bridge roles. They build a logical path from your past experience to your future career.
Okay, you've brainstormed some possibilities. Now let's get a reality check. We can actually use data to see which of these roles is the best fit for your specific profile, so you know exactly where to point your efforts.
Check this out. An AI tool like JobRight.ai doesn't just give you a vague feeling. It scans your resume against thousands of job descriptions and gives you a hard number. A 96% match for that data analyst role? That's a green light. Go for it. But honestly, the lower scores are just as helpful. That 75% for cloud engineer tells you exactly what you're missing. In this case, DevOps experience. Now you know what skill to work on next.
So, you've picked your target. Awesome. Now the next battle begins, getting noticed. It's time to polish your online brand so you can fly right past those automated filters and land in front of an actual human being.
This is just a perfect illustration of what a difference AI optimization can make. The before headline, it's fine. But look at the after. An AI tool suggested adding those vertical bars to make it easier to read, clarifying the certification is in progress, and adding a searchable skill like creative problem solver. These small tweaks make your profile way more discoverable to recruiters. It's strategic.
I mean, getting feedback this specific is just incredibly valuable. A tool like JobScan is like having a private coach. It spots things you'd never notice, like an education mismatch you should explain in your cover letter, or weak phrases like responsible for. But, and I love this part, it also gives you positive reinforcement. Seeing that you nailed the measurable results part is a huge confidence booster.
All right, this is all great, but a real career change is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes more than a few quick fixes. You need a long-term strategy, and yep, AI can help you build that too.
AI advisors like Galaxy.ai can literally chart the course for you. And this isn't some simple to-do list, it's a genuine roadmap. It takes a huge, intimidating two-year goal and breaks it down into manageable, bite-sized chunks. First 6 months, get your certs. Next, target those bridge roles. Suddenly, that huge mountain looks a whole lot more climbable.
All of this technology is amazing. It really is. But all of it is designed to help you with the final and, frankly, most powerful tool you have in your entire job search toolkit. Because after all the algorithms, all the data analysis, all the optimization, look at this number, 1/3. Referrals still account for 1/3 of all hires. That is a massive percentage that you absolutely cannot afford to ignore.
And that is the crucial takeaway from all of this. AI isn't here to replace you. It's your assistant. It's your secret weapon that gets your resume just right, finds the perfect roles, and preps you to be your best self. But its main job is to get you ready for the most important part, that real human connection.
So that's the question to leave you with. AI can do the heavy lifting. It can analyze, optimize, and open doors that you might have thought were locked. But at the end of the day, you're the one who has to walk through that door. You have to make the connection, tell your story, and show them who you are. The AI can get you to the starting line, but you're the one who has to run the race.